Hi, I'm Jérémy.
And I'm Ben.
And together we are 15 degrees north.
Today we're going to show you the sights and sounds of Delhi.
Delhi is the capital of India and the second biggest city in the world.
Well, New Delhi is the administrative capital, but Old Delhi is where everything worth seeing is. So that's where we start.
Everything you've heard about Delhi is true. It's loud, busy, crammed with people, and it's a bit like a sensory overload with everything there is to see, smell, hear and taste.
There's certainly no such thing as a quiet corner here because tens of millions of people live, work and play, and the infrastructure is challenged, let's put it that way.
So let's lay our cards on the table straight away. Yes, Delhi is quite a dirty city.
And it's pretty smelly too.
But there are so many beautiful landmarks to see.
So many unique experiences to be had.
And so many remarkable foods to try that it genuinely does not matter at all.
There's nothing that sets the heart racing quite like zipping through heavy traffic in a tuk-tuk.
And the word heavy is an understatement.
Something that you learn quickly here is that if there is any empty space, it will very soon be occupied by a person, a tuk-tuk, or even a cow.
European in an Indian mosque look, which consists of a completely sweat-drenched t-shirt, a delightful cover for my legs, and socks because I had to take my shoes off. I think I look très stylish. Well, we expected it to be loud and full of traffic. It's everything like that, isn't it?
Yes.
Tuk-tuks everywhere.
Bikes everywhere, horn everywhere,
Cars.
loud, chaotic, crazy.
But good chaos.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. The historical sites in Delhi are numerous but fairly scattered across the city.
That's because there were several cities that served as capital for multiple consecutive dynasties, all within close proximity of each other. It was kind of like each new dynasty shifted their city a couple of miles away.
Nowadays, all these historical cities have been swallowed up in the urban sprawl of Delhi, meaning that you need help from the trusty tuk-tuk to get between sites.
It's a good thing that they're cheap. And when we say cheap, we mean really cheap.
The exchange rate is exceptionally kind to Europeans in India.
I would venture it's the cheapest place we have ever been.
Your money goes far here. You can easily get by on about £10 a day.
And even then you get some rupees change.
Also, did we mention that Delhi is hot? And I mean really hot.
It was 35 degrees the whole time we were there, and it doesn't go below 30 at night.
That was quite a shock to the system coming from the rainy summer in Manchester.
Well, it's certainly hot here, but it's also humid. I mean, look at me. I'm a bit of a mess.
Once the great sweat begins, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Wearing light colours or patterns certainly make it look less obvious.
Well, I didn't learn that until later in the trip, did I?
Unfortunately, we can't show you any more than this.
No, sadly they don't let you take any phone with you or cameras, so no footage for us.
I
no
know.
Photos.
We did try. We tried to sneak it past them, but they were like, no, go back. And we had to put our phones in a secure...
But hands down, Delhi's best place to visit.
Oh, it's absolutely stunning. We'd show you if we could, but it's just this amazing religious site that's just full of carvings and statues and
you need to see it for yourself.
Yeah.
People often use Delhi as a starting point for what's known as the Golden Triangle.
You fly into Delhi, then travel south to Jaipur, the fashion capital of India.
And then on to Agra, where you'll find the little-known landmark, the Taj Mahal.
We did exactly that, so we'll be showing the rest of the trip in later videos.
But Delhi is not to be overlooked in favour of its more showy historical counterparts.
There is a lot to see and do here, and we only managed to scratch the surface.
The Red Fort, which is probably Delhi's most famous landmark, was actually closed on the day we visited, so make sure to include that in your itinerary if you're planning to visit the city.
There are temples aplenty, as well as tombs, monuments, mosques, minarets, parks, statues, monkeys,
Yes, that's right, there's plenty of monkeys knocking about.
and cows just wandering the streets.
Cows are sacred to Hindu people, so just like all of India, you'll find that they are perfectly placid and docile, coexisting with the millions of people scurrying around them.
And even when they do wander onto a motorway, nobody seems to bat an eyelid.
And that seems to be what's key about adapting to life in India. You see some crazy things, but then that's life. C'est la vie.
The fruit bats the size of eagles.
That's India.
The very peculiar neon yellow wasps.
Well, that's India.
The people who drive on the wrong side of the road.
Again, that's India.
The blazing heat.
India.
The aromas of incense, curried spices, and sun-baked poo, all in one breath.
That's India.
Expect to be looked at a lot, ask lots of questions, and have lots of friendly children ask where you're from.
And they'll want selfies too, which a young man explained is simply because they see the world as their family and they're so pleased to welcome us there.
Although they wanted more of me, because I'm the ginger white man.
India might not be for everybody, but we absolutely loved it. Like, we fell in love with the place.
And Delhi was just the beginning.
Thanks for watching.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
And follow us on Instagram at 15 Degrees North.
Make sure to tune in to our next video to see where in the world we end up next.
See ya.
Bye!